Let us now follow the sequence of how a party forms a government at the state level. Now we're going to see how a particular party forms the government at the state level in various states. Candidates belonging to different political parties are issued tickets to represent their party, and they file nominations from different constituencies. During the election campaigns, these candidates convince the people living in their respective constituencies to vote for them so that they may be able to represent them in the state assembly. Once the results are declared, the party that gets the majority of MLAs elects the leader, who is appointed the chief minister of that particular state. The leader of the majority party only is invited to form the government. Now, supposing we take this Himachal Pradesh again as a state, and there are 68 constituencies. Now, supposing you live in this particular constituency. Now, the candidate who wins over here will be definitely the one who will be convincing the people of his working, how he'll work, what all benefits he'll be providing to the people if he's been voted. So once all these MLAs, that means the members who are elected, they form a majority. Once they are in majority, then the leader of that, one among the MLAs, is appointed as the chief minister. That means the head, and he works and forms the government of that particular state. And along with him, his working is looked after by his council of ministers, who aid and advise him in various activities while forming the government at the state level. The chief minister then prepares a list of experienced and capable MLAs to be appointed as ministers. On the suggestions and advice of the chief minister, the governor appoints ministers. The governor administers the oath of office to the chief minister and his council of ministers. Once the chief minister from the winning party or from the majority party, which has scored the major votes, is appointed, then the governor asks the chief minister to take the oath along with the MLAs. Out of those selected MLAs, the people who are forming the council, that means the close circle of the chief minister and his working, who look after, and they are appointed, and they come and they take the oath and form the government. It is the duty of the chief minister and his ministers to run the state in the most efficient manner. They sit in the legislative assembly. A legislative assembly is a place where all the MLAs, whether from a ruling party or in the opposition, discuss various matters. The MLAs who also hold the position of ministers have to look after both their constituencies as well as the state as a whole. A minister heads a department of government called ministry. Now here they are talking of that it is the duty of the chief minister and his ministers to run the state once they are in power. Once they become the ruling party, they are appointed as the chief minister and the council of ministers, and these people, they work efficiently for the working of the whole state, not just the council or the constituency from where they are elected. They have to look after that department also, but also they sit in the legislative assembly, which is a common place where even the ruling parties, MLAs, and the oppositions, that means in a particular constituency in a state who have not been the ruling party's members, even the opposition members of the legislative assemblies, they sit together, discuss and formulate laws which are beneficial for the state. They take up various departments under which they work and look after. For example, here they are telling you about education minister looks after education department. Then the finance minister looks after the financial affairs of the state. The health minister looks after the hospitals and health of the people. Sometimes when the results of the assembly elections are declared, no party attains an absolute majority. This is more than half of the total number of MLAs. In that case, a group of parties combine together to form the government. This is called a coalition government. Now, just as I discussed here in this box where they are talking of coalition government, it has been repeated here that at times when in a particular state no one single party gets major votes or majority of votes, then that the party with a maximum votes goes and consults the other parties with lesser number of votes and tries to mingle them with the winning party. And this particular form of government where two or more parties combine together to form and work together as one under that is in that state is known as the coalition government. Just as we have the president, the prime minister, and the council of ministers at the center, a state has a governor, the chief minister, and the council of ministers. Now in the center we have the head of the country, the president. So in various states the head of the particular state is called the governor. Just as in the country we have one prime minister looking after the whole country, in the same way at the state level we have the chief minister doing the same work. Then just as in the center we have the council of ministers to help the prime minister, in the same way in every state in India we have the council of ministers who work and help the chief minister, who's the top body in the working position in the governance of that particular state. The head of the state is the governor, she or he appointed by the central government to ensure that the state government works according to the provision of the constitution. So governor is the head of the state in each state, and it is he or she who's appointed there who looks after the proper working conditions and sees that whether the particular political party is following the norms laid down by the constitution. What is the constitution? It is a law making body which is a set of laws written in a format which the country follows in that particular country.